Alright, what's going on, guys? Andrew back with one last video for now. This is going to be another for sale video. This is a Cast WWE Intercontinental Championship belt. It's been re-leathered on white leather by Paul Martin Championship Belts in the UK. I picked this up for what I thought was a very fair price on eBay. It turns out there were a few little quirks with the belt that I felt weren't matching the seller's description. So instead of going through all that hassle, I'm just going to offer it to you guys at a really good price, much less than what I paid for it. You know, so take a hit, you know. That's how, you know, that's kind of how it is in this hobby. But I don't know if you're going to be able to see on the main plate at all. There are kind of those surface scratches, or like, I don't know, swirls, so to speak. Mostly prominent on the main plate because there's more of that kind of exposed area for it to show up. If you're just looking at the belt, chances are, like in your bedroom, probably I'm probably not going to notice it, but it, you know, once some kind of light, whether it's, you know, from a lamp or from the outside, you'll see them. And I mean, for me, it's something that bothers me. You know, that's just how my OCD is. Side plate, there are scratches there as well, not as prominent. The side plate, I think, has little chips. I might see if I can show you that. Let's see. Chances are some of these might be little imperfections from the factory, but see, there's a couple of dots there. Logo plate is tooled. Snap box with the WWE logo. Again. Sorry if video shaking. I can be kind of a shy person, so my hand's a little shaky from being nervous, but usually YouTube takes care of fixing that. See, this is pretty much as dead on as the ring used belt. Gold tip. Gold tip does have a scuff on it. There you go. See that? That wasn't mentioned in the original listing. Let's see over these side plates. I think you can. There you go. You catch there's a couple of blemishes around there on the plates. And again, now the scratches are there. It's hard to tell, but they're there. See? Paul Martin Championship belts. And Midwest tooling, the WWE logo. Now, another quirk, aside from these minor scratches, the leather. Now, granted, it is white leather, so, you know, white picks up everything, but it's not 100% white anymore. I'm sure it looked like this once it was, you know, well, it was after it was originally made, but, you know, if you handle it, leather will crack. Really, I don't know if you can tell, there's really no cracking here. You can kind of see some of it starting to happen. Let's see if I can, I know one spot here, you can actually see it happening actually, which is a weird spot for this to happen, only seeing as you don't usually flex the belt in this area, but some cracking there. The leather can probably use a good cleaning, just, you know, with the type of dye used for white. It's usually like a topical, so it doesn't actually soak into the leather like a black dye would. So I don't want to risk cleaning it, especially since I'm trying to sell it, just for the fact that if it messes up, well, then yeah, I got the money down the drain. So probably use, you know, so like I said, you can use probably a little bit of a cleaning, and probably a little bit of a leather deodorizer of some kind, you know, either spray, or if you want to do like the dryer sheet trick where you wrap the belt up in dryer sheets and put it in the belt bag for 24 to 48 hours. It does not smell like leather anymore. It does have a I don't want to say like a musty smell, but it smells a little off. It's not like BO or you know, like a sweat smell, but it probably caught on to, you know, previous owner, whatever, you know, if it's like cooking or something like that. So, and last two blemishes. Let's see if I can get the focus again. You can see. And down there you can see that blue ink pen marks. I actually originally thought that was somehow the belt got marked up by the owner. You can see up there. Yeah, after having a quick chat with Paul himself and then also about Van Dam, turns out these are actually markings from Paul himself when he was making the strap, as far as, you know, making, you know, straighten out, having all the straight lines, making sure everything, you know, is lined up properly, not, you know, crooked off center or anything like that, and the ink actually bled through the dye. So this is actually the first white strap I've had, so I guess depending on what you use to mark up the leather, probably a common occurrence. You don't see that with black at all. So that's another thing that would drive me nuts as far as my OCD goes. So, I mean, other than that, it is a nice belt. Curve on it, better than the Andre I showed you before, so it doesn't look stupid when it's around your waist. Sorry about that, guys. My iPhone died. That's what I used to shoot these videos, so I have to let it charge up for a little bit and continue from there. Alright, so as I was saying, it's a nice curve on it, way better than the Andre 87 belt. If anything, that belt should have this curve, probably that much better. But yeah, I mean, despite its, you know, little quirks that probably me overreacting a little bit more than I normally would, it's a nice belt, and I think for the price I'm going to be offering it up for sale, it's probably going to be more than reasonable enough that anyone who's looking for this belt will want to grab it up real quick, especially considering what they retail for and that it's on a real strap, a real leather strap, not the simulated fusing strap. So, as always, you can message me with offers. I'll put all appropriate links where you can message me down in the comments, down in the description below. So it's either you can either PM me here, Facebook, Belt Talk, with all the belts, etc. I'm putting this up for sale in all those places, so I'm sure someone will jump on it pretty quickly. So if you're interested, don't hesitate. I forgot to say, as far as any pricing goes, I'll put them in the appropriate descriptions. I'm not going to mention them in the video because I haven't fully decided on price yet. But any offers will, any price I make will include shipping, as long as you're in the U.S. and outside the U.S. you will have to pay for shipping additionally. So I have no problem shipping worldwide. Just, you know, no questionable countries like Russia, you know, a place like that where usually things are prone to getting lost. But I've done business with people in England before, no problems whatsoever receiving or shipping. So that's gonna do it. So again, if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any new belt videos for now. I don't really plan on buying anything new. I'm actually trying to sell off 3 belts, which hopefully they go soon. And yeah, subscribe if you like, comment and like as well, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.